Hi guys, welcome to another tutorial. So in today's tutorial I'll be teaching you what you saw on the thumbnail. So this is 2 yards. I'm going to be managing this 2-yard fabric. So like I said, I'm going to be managing it. So the first thing I want to take now is I'll be taking 2 inches for my waistband. So that is, I'll cut 2 here all the way down as my waistband away from the length. So the length is 60 inches. So I'll be taking away 2. So I'm going to be having that's 58. And I'm still going to take another 2 inches that I'm going to use for my, as we go on in the video, you will see what I want to use this one for. It's going to be my drawstring. I'm going to be using this as my drawstring. So the remaining one I'll be using it as the drawstring itself. So let me cut this 2 out. So this is it. I've cut the first 2, the second 2. So this is it. So let's proceed to the table. So after that, the first thing we're going to do is draw, mark 1 inch. You can use 1.5. I'm going to be marking 1 inch all the way down. So form into a straight line. So this is a straight line. Okay, I hope we can see it. So after forming the straight line, this style is very simple. So what I need to do is determine how wide you want your neckline to be. There's no depth, both front and back, there's no depth. So I'm still going to use this one as my shoulder measurement, and my shoulder is 7.5, and the remaining one will serve as my sleeve. That's like 9. So everything in total is 17. Okay, so then determine how wide you want your neckline to be. So I'll be using 5 inches. So this 5 inches, I will just notch it. I will still need, okay, let me just notch it a bit. I'll just need to mark it, or maybe when I'm done I will let me put a pin and get it at the other part too, because by the time I'm folding that side it might shift, but you can remark it. So that's 5 inch. I've notched it, so that's all I need. So then from this one, you can determine how wide you want your sleeve opening to be. So I'll be using 9 inches. So this 9 inches too, like I said, there's not going to be like we're going to cover it also. No. All I just need to do is open this one up, because this one is on fold. I'll open it up, then I'll take 1 inch all the way to the down part. When I'm joining it, I'll take 1 inch all the way down. Okay, so see, I've slit this one, so everything is open here. So I'll just take this front and the front and the back, so they are both on fold. I'll put them together. I'll go and sew the 1 inch. Then the neckline is already salvaged there. It's not going to fray, but I can decide to weave it, then fold it into 2. So when I get to this place, I'll fold it, then from here I'll join all the way down. So this is just going to be open, while this one too. Okay, don't worry, let me just bring it out so I don't confuse you. See, this is the front and this is the back. So you can see that this is where I mark it. So I'm just going to put them together, get the midpoint. I've already ironed it, so I have this line here going all the way down. So then remember, I notched the 5 inches. So this is my notch. Do you see? So from here I'll just take my 1 inch down, then from here too, from my notch area, so this is my notch area too, I'll take the 1 inch, I'll take it all the way down. So this place is going to be open. So here is also 1 inch, so I'll just fold it with my hemming hook. So this one will serve as my neckline. If you want it to be wider, you can do 6, but at least don't go above your shoulder line, because it's going to be falling off your shoulder, except you want off shoulder anyway. So that is it. So for this side, after taking the 1 inch, go down by 9, 8, depending on how big you want your sleeve to be. Also take 1 inch all the way down. So you can also weave this one too and fold it, so it will just create that opening around here. But after that, we'll now work on the front. Can I do that, or let me explain the front as well? So for the front here, this is my front. So I'm going to, from that 1 inch, I'm going to mark to my waistline. that's it, shoulder to my waistline. So like I told you, I've already ironed the midpoint. So from that midpoint, I'm going to mark 7.5. 7.5 is my bust span to bust span. That's 7.5 divided by 2. That's going to give me 3.75, right? Yes, 3.75. So from that 3.75, I'm going to mark a straight line. Remember, I cut 2 inches the other time. So this one, I'm going to iron it, get the midpoint, iron it, then I'll fold it from that waistline. Okay, from that my waistline, I'll fold it all the way down, and I'll run a stitch round. I'll run a stitch on the middle so that I can pass my drawstring. So you can use bias for that. Hold the down part. I'll hem the down part. I hope you can see. I'm going to hem the down part before I put this one too on it, so that it can be neat, so it will come out from this place. So let's keep going. Okay, so for the neck part, I have joined the 1 hinge. So this is where I notched. I don't know if you can see it. So see, this is where I notch. So I have sewed 1 inch. So this is the opening. So the reason why I said we should put 1 inch allowance, if you don't want to put 1 inch, you can also do half an inch. So the half an inch can just cut a face into 40, but easier method. I'll just do half an inch. So I'll iron it like this. I'll use hemming gum to hold it, or you can tack it. So make sure it's not visible. You can also run a stitch on it depending on how neat you want it. So this is my opening. So when I'm done with that, I'll open it up. Then I'll fold this one. I'll row hem twice until I have 9. So that's the sleeve opening I want. I'll have 9. After the 9, then I'll just fold this one all the way to the end part. That's that about that. Then for this one, I cut 2 inches. So this 2 inches was a bit small. So for beginner, you can do 3 inches. So fold it into 2. That's gonna be 1.5 and 1.5. Then you use half an inch to fold it all the way down. I have folded, and this is what I have. Then remember that when I was doing this one, I said you can divide your from the midpoint. Like I said, I ironed it, so the midpoint was there. I can see it. So from the midpoint, I did my bust span. Then I put this one. So now for your waistband, you can either divide your waist divided by 2. So this is my own waist divided by 2. That's 7.5. Okay, so you can now come in by 2 inches or by 1 inches, or you can still, but because we've put this one here, so you can just go down a 1 inch away from here for the band, for the inner belt. So this is what I'll be using for the inner belt. So I'll just sew here like this, then I'll sew in the other way, so I can use it to tie it. Oh, okay, I'll just sew here too, so I can use it to tie it when I wear it. Then this is a long strip. It's a very long one that I cut for the waistband. So I'm going to get the midpoint. Okay, so this is the midpoint. So I'll get the midpoint and pass it like this. I hope we can see it. Let me turn it like this. So I'll pass it like this all the way down. So that's what I'll use to. So remember that I said that this side. So this is what I did. After I joined this side, I will row this down part. So after, I hope we can see it like this. So I'll just row this way. After I row then I'll bring this one. You can see that I cut exactly. So I'll just fold this one like this all the way down. Follow the middle and then do this side too. So that's all for this. Guys, I am done. So I have weaved this one like you see. So see the sleeve opening here. Then I have input my belt. See my belt here. Oh, I need to cut this one out. So this is my belt, and that is my second belt. For my waist measurement, I came in by 1. My waist is supposed to be 7.5, so I came in by 1 inch. So that's like 6.5 here. Before I put this, then this is the casing that we're talking about. So see, I hemmed the down part before I now put this opening. So right now, this is the. So for the neck, I think we've seen the neck. Okay, let me show you the neck. So the neck also, see, because this I was using the salvage. That was why I didn't bother. But if I wasn't using the salvage, you should have just hem this one, hem it before you now use hemming gum to hold it. So this is our zip opening. So this is the zip, the neck opening. So right now I'll just use my safety pin to pass. So I'll just come here to the tip of this piece, then I'll pass it through. So just pass from left to the right and draw it out, then you have your drawstring. It's as simple as that. So like I said, I used 2 yards of fabric for this. You can see my sleeve is very short, but if you want a longer one, you can use 3 yards. And I hope you learn 1 or 2. If you have any question, you can drop in the comment section. I'll be there to answer you. See you in my next video. Thank you guys. Bye bye.